the hills of Boise County, you can find a master at work. In fact, you'll probably hear him first. Bill Burke bangs out custom knives in a way few others can.
I am a master smith. I'm Idaho's only master smith.
And there are only about 120 of those in the whole world, according to the American Bladesmith Society.
Just like a knife handle, but smaller now, huh?
Bill was raised in Salmon, Idaho, where a knife was just part of life.
I've grown up with a knife in my pocket
But
I had a pocket knife when I was 4 years old.
it's still a surprise to him to have carved a 20-year career out of carbon steel.
Absolutely.
It's a solitary gig and a loud one that gets even louder
No Joe Bonamassa.
when Bill blares the blues. Starting with an $8 stack of assorted steel alloys, Bill bakes that billet at a temperature of 2,200 degrees. It's then pressed, pounded, shaped, and then pressed, pounded, and shaped some more. Bill says his fate was formed in 1998 while on a romantic weekend with his wife in Montana.
Away from the kids, first time since babies, you know.
Bill had chocolate, wine, and rose petals waiting at a hotel, but he spotted this book at a sports shop in town.
I'm reading through it, looking at it, and thinking, wow, this is pretty cool, you know.
Short story, Bill got the book, and his wife got her evening of enchantment, sort of.
So I read the book all night and let her eat her chocolate and drink her wine.
But
That was the end of our romance for that weekend.
so began Bill's romance with bladesmithing, something he did on the side while working other jobs.
Whatever I needed to do to pay the rent and put beans on the table.
Then in 2002, he got a phone call from a truck driver named Jerry Shipman. A tornado in Tennessee threw him and his truck into a drainage ditch. Despite broken bones, Jerry cut himself out of his steel cab with a 5-inch Burke knife. That story found its way into an industry magazine, and the following summer, Bill showed up at a knife show with 27 knives. Sold out in 15 minutes.
And got so many orders that I went home and quit my day job and started making knives.
Since then, he's forged quite a following, spending about 40 hours over 2 to 3 weeks just to make one Damascus steel knife that will likely end up looking like one of these. He's not exactly sure
I don't know.
how many he sold,
I have no idea. 1,500 or so.
but he does know where.
They go all over the world.
In fact,
To every country.
he sold his most expensive blade
Over $10,000.
to a man in Japan. That's a lot of beans on the table. Brian Holmes, Idaho's News Channel 7.